All right, SaveMore fans, Joe here again with another fantastic offering for you. And this week we're talking football jigs. This is the Lucky Strike football jig. It comes in two sizes, 1/4 ounce and 3/8 of an ounce. And then it comes in three colors. You can get it in black and blue, you can get it in green pumpkin purple, or my favorite, peanut butter and jelly. I think this is a great offering, especially at just $1.50. So stay tuned. We're going to talk about all the highlights of this thing coming up on your segment of the day.
Two-time NPFL champ, SaveMore Outdoors pro from Sapulpa, Oklahoma. Put your hands together for the hookup, Sean Soka.
Welcome back, SaveMore fans, to another SaveMore, FishMore segment of the day. And today, like I said, we're talking football jigs. The Lucky Strike football jig is a fantastic offering, especially for the price. You get a huge value. Typically, I think this thing retails for about $3, $3.50, something like that. But you're gonna get them today for $1.50. And we're gonna kind of go through things that make this a high value. What is quality about this product? So let's kind of dive in. First and foremost, I think they're using a super high quality of lead, because when I look at this bait, at 3/8 of an ounce, we don't have a big bulky head on it. We have like the perfect size head to come through brush and rocks. At 3/8 of an ounce, if this was a low quality lead, I think it really wouldn't be this small. It's very dense. And that makes this thing very good for counting rocks if you're dragging it on the bottom through gravel or through shell beds. You want a nice dense lead. It gives you good feedback up through your rod and into your hand. So they're using a high quality lead for sure, and they're using a horizontal line tie. That is also coupled with what I think is the right size hook. Now, some football jigs come with like a 5/0, just saltwater gaff of a hook. And those really aren't the football jigs for me. When I'm fishing a football jig, I want a bite getter. And for me, those big hooks, sometimes it's really hard to land them. You gotta use big line. You gotta use a big rod. And that's not often what I'm trying to accomplish when I'm fishing a football jig. I'm not trying to catch my big kicker of the day, my fifth fish that's gonna help me get into the cut if I was outside of the cut line. It's not gonna help me cash a check that's a little bit better. I'm not fishing a football jig to try to accomplish that. Usually I'm fishing a football jig to feel around the bottom, to try to get bites, to help me kind of progress through the day and learn about what those fish are doing. So this hook, not only does it kind of help you get bites because it allows you to put a trailer on that moves very freely, but it also kind of ensures that I can use all around styles of tackle that, you know, I can really like fish fast and move around and learn about a lot about the water. And if I do get bit, get that fish in the boat quickly. So I love the head and I love the hook. Now the last thing I really like, this skirt quality is fantastic. And we have had these in the warehouse for a while, and whatever rubber band they used at Lucky Strike to keep this skirt on, I think they did a really good job. They bought a good one. It's staying on very well, and this high quality skirt is staying really pretty. Some skirts just don't last. You guys have probably had some in your tackle box or in your tackle room for a couple of years, and all of a sudden the rubber bands kind of dry rot and no longer hold the skirt on. This one did a great job. We've had these for, I want to say 2 years now, and they're holding up great in the warehouse. You'd never know that they weren't brand stinking new. So I'm really happy with the quality of components that Lucky Strike used in this. And I think they're gonna be a huge player for you if you stock up on them while they're $1.50. So check them out at SaveMoreOutdoors.com. We appreciate you tuning in. See you on the water.